I guess to do a little like a recap until now, you came to Canada, you met the accountant, opened the RSP account, got a whole bunch of free things from the bank, and then you realize, oh, it's not so free. And then when you realize it's not so free, then you looked around, went to this other company who you thought would be like, your end all be all type of situation. Okay, they're gonna help me out. So now you're going them, and everybody kind of keeps taking you, pulling you around the corner, which is what my fee, it depends, well, it depends on what. So it's the same cycle over and over again. So then when is it that you realize that you're going to need something more than somebody who just helps you buy stocks and bonds, or just platinum, platinum, platinum? Like, so what was missing from the entire equation essentially?
I didn't know how I was doing. I didn't know where I will be in 5 years' time. I didn't know where I will be in 10 years' time. I knew that on average I'll be making this much return, but that's it. I didn't know
Hmm.
anything else. What am I going to do when I retire? Because there's no retirement for me because I'm self employed. What am I going to do with all the other stuff in my life? Financial
Hmm.
decisions. Anything. Do I buy this car? Do I buy this TV? Do I buy a big TV, small TV? Do I buy a small car, nice car, big car? Do I buy it on loan? Do I buy it on credit card? Do I buy it on cash? I didn't
Hmm.
know what to make the decision. Each and every decision I had to search, read, and possible best decision at that time I had to make it. And that
Okay.
was missing. And the second thing was, don't get me wrong, they both are very nice people, the
Of
bank as
course,
well as the
it's never
physician,
a personal thing.
uh, but they are restricted. The bank, at
Hmm.
least they were able to buy some stocks in America and everything, but the physician organization is restricted. They can only buy either gold, silver, or platinum. They cannot buy
Yeah.
anything other than their own funds. That's it. They're limited.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that doesn't give me, yes, they have a fund which has all types of funds, but that's diversity inside of the fund. But there's no
Hmm.
other diversity, because wherever you go for any financial website or to read the basics of financial, the word they keep using is diversity. I
Hmm.
lacked diversity. I lacked a
Yeah.
plan for future. I lacked confidence of what's going to happen. Am I going to run out of money after 5 years after I retire, 10 years after I retire? I didn't know. I didn't know.
Okay, so I think that the key word that you just mentioned there is that, okay, fine, I knew I was going to make this much money, and I know on average, fine, I'll get this rate of return. However good or bad it is, great, no problem. But at least I know some gauge of how much rate of return I will get. But still, at the end of the day, all the major financial decisions I actually have to make regarding my future, myself, my kids, my spouse, I still have to make them. I still have to Google them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to retire. I don't know if that money is going to last me 5 years into retirement. So the key, I think the word that you mentioned there is the planning piece, right? If you found this clip valuable and you'd like to listen to the whole episode, then please go to Spotify or Apple or Google or wherever you like to listen to your podcasts and search for Your Rich Fulfilling Life Show for the whole episode.